have anything but the track, the racing, their position and their rivals. A reminder, Mario Radmayer, bike number 29, in pole position, breaking the lap record to go to the front of the grid. Alongside him, number 1, Carlos Zavallo, 30 seconds to go. Ivan Palazzesi, the 22-year-old Venezuelan, he's on the front row of the grid. The 19-year-old British boy, Alan Carter, he's there on bike number 14. And number 31, the American Wayne Rainey, who took a tumble yesterday. There's the traffic lights, there's the red lights on now. They'll change to green in just a moment, and this 28-lap race will be underway. All eyes on those traffic lights. They're green, they start pushing, and who's going to fire it first? It's Alan Carter. Alan Carter in the lead. The 90-year-old and Wayne Rainey to the left of your picture. Very, very slow to start because, of course, this Californian knows very, very little about push starting. Back in the United States, it's all clutch started. It looks as though Alan Carter is leading, going into the first corner. The whole back there.
And it's last year's winner, Frenchman Jean-Francois Bouldet, in second place. But it looks as though somebody might have fallen on the first, several people down on the first corner.
Chaos on the first corner. You can see what a slippery track it is. There's a replay of the first, and there you see a couple of fallers. Could it be Christian Saron, maybe?
Cito Pons and Thierry Rapico crashing.
Of course, on the Gauloise. So Cito Pons in the red leathers.
No. I think it's actually Roland Frémont. I beg your pardon. Roland Frémont and Thierry Rapico.
Okay, we'll try and identify that. Roland Frémont, we think, in the red leathers, over the finishing line at the end of the first lap. Alan Carter in the lead. And look at this. It's a 5-man dice, 6-man dice, abreast as they come into the first corner. And whether they're all going to stay on 2 wheels remains to be seen. None of them have got the racing line. Well, what a dramatic moment there. And Christian Saron was the man who came out best of that little lot. Number 2, Christian Saron of France. He's climbed up several places. He's in there. Alan Carter with 0.7 of a second lead as they went over the finishing line, but it looks as though they're catching up. And Mario Radmayer at the moment down in 20th place. And here they come now, 5 laps completed. Alan Carter in the lead. Cito Pons in second place, and Pons is definitely closing. Cito Pons, bike number 33. Pons, who missed the first day of practice here because his bike was late arriving from the United States after his Daytona ride in Florida, and Pons will pull out of the slipstream as he does. Cito Pons going for the lead, and Cito Pons is out in front. Alan Carter is relegated to second spot. And they come round to complete lap 6. There's the order: Carter, Pons, Saron, Herway, Guillou and Fernandez. It's not, it's the other way around. The lead change too quick for the caption man. Cito Pons out in front, as we can see, sneaking through on the inside. And Alan Carter loses another place. Alan Carter is down to 3rd place. Suddenly the 2 men have gone ahead of him, and that's in the form of Cito Pons and Christian Saron. And you can see the big puddles, and another... Oh, so close on the inside, goodness gracious me. And that was Patrick Fernandez, I think. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Patrick Fernandez at all. It was Hervé Guillou. Well, Hervé Guillou, not renowned for showing discretion, tact and diplomacy on the racetrack, and he's doing it all over again. Alan Carter now coming back. It's Cito Pons, number 33 in the lead. Christian Saron is second. Alan Carter takes advantage of a mistake. It looks as though Saron was in the wrong gear. It looked as though he made a mistake on the gear change, and Alan Carter was not in any doubt. He dived through. So Carter back in second place. And an astonishing move there by Hervé Guillou, and a faller there.
That's Kevin Hellier. He looks okay. The South African's crashed off his 250 Yamaha, but he's okay. And Hervé Guillou in the lead now. Number 4 slipped past Cito Pons, the Spaniard, into the lead, and Cito Pons is under pressure from number 12, Patrick Fernandez.
So Guillou in the lead. Pons, Fernandez now in 3rd spot. And Alan Carter grimly hanging on, and the question is where has Saron got to? He's dropped back a little bit there. He's still in that group, but he's lost a little bit of ground. Well, what a tremendous battle this is. A sensational start to the World Championship Series. This, the opening round of the 250cc battle, and some of the men who showed their initial promise last year confirming that. Guillou out in front, Cito Pons, a young man, 24 years of age. Oh, and down goes Guillaume, and Cito Pons had to take real avoiding action. Guillaume will be very angry with himself for that.
At that point on the circuit, he's just coming over the brow of the hill. The wheel goes light, and I think he probably accelerated just a fraction too early, lost the back end, and it slid away.
Here we go, an action replay. That is Patrick Fernandez at the back of that group, so we shall see the leader. Down he goes. There's the man who was leading. You can see Cito Pons being forced wide. He too had to sit up, move off the racing line, and in the confusion, Patrick Fernandez goes into the lead. Hervé Guillaume, though, perfectly okay. Patrick Fernandez in the lead. Cito Pons second. Christian Sarana and Alan Carter leading on Manfred Herway. Well, 19 years old, 19 years of age he may be, but he's got a lot of tactics in him and a lot of bravery. Number 14, Alan Carter, just leading on the West German rival, and out front, the front two men are beginning to stretch the advantage. Cito Pons, number 33, being challenged now by Christian Saran. Saran, his bike, the Yamaha, very, very quick indeed. Cito Pons on the Cobas. That's a Spanish-built machine with basically a Rotax power unit. And now Mario Radmeyer at the end of that lap is in 10th place. So Mario and Christian Saran dives through on the inside of Cito Pons. And he's gone wide, so Cito Pons regains second spot. And Saran goes through on the inside again. What a tremendous dive, neck and neck, swapping and changing. Saran through then into second place finally. And in that hurly-burly, Alan Carter has closed up on them. Alan Carter is with that little trio battling there for second, third and fourth place, as Patrick Fernandez, number 12, is out in front.
And there go the leaders. That's Fernandez leading Saron, Pons and Carter through the Yuxke sweep there.
So the leaders now beginning to close on the tail enders, the halfway stage of the race. That's Christian Saron, who's in second spot. Fernandez is first. And Cito Pons about to be challenged. Is he by Alan Carter? Alan Carter bobbing and weaving, showing his front wheel on the left side of the bike, on the right side of the bike, putting the pressure, the mental pressure, as well as the physical pressure on the Spanish rival. And the leaders now beginning to close up on the tail enders. This is where somebody can seize the chance if a rider's balked. Mario Radmeyer 9th, Wayne Rainey is 10th, and Carlos Lovato, the world champion, 14th at the moment. This man, though, number 12, Patrick Fernandez leads it. You can see Saran has closed. As I said, it's the tail enders that make life difficult, and Fernandez looks over his shoulder, and Chaz Mortimer moves over. He'll probably give a hand signal in a minute. He's an English gentleman of the finest sort. Fernandez, though, on the inside, holds off the challenge from Saran. 12, Fernandez leads from 2, Saran. That's the end of the 15th lap. 13 more to go. Saran and Fernandez again being balked. Saran looking, as the track drives out, Saran looks more and more and more a race winner. If I'm going to put my money on anybody, Peter Clifford, I think I'm going to put it on Christian Saran at this stage. He's there in second place and looking very comfortable.
Yes, when it comes to a last lap do, I think Saron's the man to stretch the limit a little bit further than Patrick Fernandez.
Well, we're far from a last lap dash, of course. 13 more laps to go. Fernandez looking for the right line. What, they go one side? Well, a bit of an education there for Ronan Schultz as one lead, and Saran's in the lead. Christian Saran goes ahead. Fernandez in second place. Cito Pons is third. Alan Carter still fourth, as they weave their way through these tail enders. Well, certainly these slower men, who are certainly riding at their very best, making life awkward for the front men.
Yes, that moment's confusion allowed Pons and Carter to catch up again. So Alan has once more got to get a good toe down this straight, because his machine seems the slower of the four.
So the front four men again, absolutely side by side. There's the new race leader, Christian Saran. Number 12, Patrick Fernandez. Then Cito Pons, number 33, is in third spot. Number 14, Alan Carter, just behind him. And Fernandez shows that his bike motorcycle isn't that slow either. Passes Saran to go back in front. Fernandez steals through, snatches the lead back.
And this must be very disheartening for Alan Carter. You can see here that he has lost about 10 lengths from the other riders. It's just the machine not quick enough down the main straight here at Kyalami.
This is the last lap. This is the time left when Saron, if he can catch Fernandez, has got to do it. Fernandez, number 12. He's passed those two tail-enders, two lapped men.
Stefan Mertens there, number 21, I think, and Jacques Cornu, the ex-endurance world champion, but it's Fernandez clear of them now on his last lap.
Fernandez can afford, relatively speaking, to take things easy. He's got about half a lap to go, and Saron is definitely closing, but he's not going to get near him, I don't think. There's Fernandez, there's Saron. Saron is closing. Saron is definitely getting closer. Has he got the time? Has he got the motor? Has he got the ability to catch Fernandez? Fernandez leads. Saron in second place. He's getting closer and closer, and Alan Carter at the moment running in 10th place. Looks as though he's going to get one World Championship point. Patrick Fernandez looks over his shoulder. Christian Saron winds up the wick. Fernandez gets down behind the perspex screen. They're in the kink now. There's just a sprint to the flag, and Fernandez is going to do it, I'm sure. Patrick Fernandez is going to win. Christian Saron will take second place. And in third spot, a very fine third, number 33, Cito Pons. A tremendous race. Patrick Fernandez then very, very pleased, and with good reason. A fine victory. Second, Christian Saron. Third, Cito Pons.
Patrick Fernandez on his Yamaha, first for France. Christian